Greetings from the eerie coast. This is Mad Shad. And that noise you hear in the background is a ultrasonic cleaner. Yes. So it's this thing. I bought it from a freight that's located in the harbor. Yep. Here it is in action. All right. That's the solution that comes with it. This stuff right here, ultrasonic. It's been going. I put it in for 20 minutes. I know, at 80 degrees. I haven't really checked into what it does, but it could be. I gotta throw in there. Seems to be working. There is a bit of a smell with it. But yeah. Basically I put, it calls for 1/4 of a tablespoon. I kind of summarize it. That could be enough. I'm just guesstimating at this point. I didn't look at it doesn't come with any kind of recommended settings or things of that nature, so I'm just kind of winging it right now. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I got some other parts. There's the rest of the parts here that I've got to throw in there, and it kind of says to, like, don't just throw it all in there together, because this shit like bangs together and could damage it. So I thought that was wise. I thought that was wise to, as a recommendation, because that thing does shake, right? But I got 6 minutes left, and I literally, I couldn't get the can itself. It screws. It's modular. Couldn't get it to to screw off, so I just threw the whole thing in there and see what happens. Right? Maybe I can take it all apart. There's baffles still in there. I was able to get out like 6 of the baffles in the front end of the can. There's still baffles in there, so it's a process, right? It's a process. But yeah, I just want to. I said that I would, tell you guys and gals what this thing does. That's why I got this ultrasonic cleaner. But other things too. It cleans things as well. Other things, other tools and implements and things of that nature. So, yeah, we'll see what happens here. I'm curious and excited at the same time. I mean, 20 minutes, if 20 minutes at 80 degrees in this machine cleans it and breaks it apart enough for me to take it apart and clean it some more without going scrapey, scrubby, that's a good day. You ever been shooting and you have hours of fun, a whole day of fun, and then you've got the arduous task of cleaning your weapon afterwards. It's not fun. It's just not fun. You're like, oh god, right? The junk gets all over your hands. You get all the carbon and the oil, gun oil, all over your beard. Oh god, right? Not saying that's a bad thing. I mean, you learn to kind of like it. You're like, yeah, you smoke a cigarette and you got gun oil on your fingers. Ugh. But hey, we'll see what happens here. Yep. So let's go. And here we are. It has gone through its process. Wow, that's some dirty looking water. Dirty looking water. Wow. Oh, I didn't think this through, did I? No, I didn't. But okay, we'll do some editing magic. Right. So yeah, I paused it and took it out, and I had this little garbage can. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Fits it perfectly to let it drain and dry. But wow, the baffles are like new there. So now I got to take this thing and rinse it off. Rinse off all the cleaning solution so I can actually handle it, and we'll go from there. yeah. So stay tuned. Okay. So I will bore you with the. You're gonna think. Well, yeah. Just please thank me that I got this thing apart. It's when this thing gets like, yeah. This is just the body of it. The one part of it. I literally had to go through. It was a process, and well, you don't want to use metal, right? To take this stuff apart. It does say to use a Allen wrench to kind of pry things open. I didn't want to do that. I noticed that last night I was fucking with the baffles with a pair of Leathermans or Gerber, and there was some damage being done, slight damage, and I was like, that's not a good idea for me to start prodding and prying on things. So I literally took something like, I know, this was my hammer. Yeah, this or a, well, hey, shout out to XNYC OG Prepper for giving me this combat cane. I use this combat cane to literally beat things out. Those baffles, the baffles and the body and the threads, I took some gun oil, 3-in-1 gun oil, good stuff. It's pretty good stuff. It breaks it open and stuff, and squirted it in the threads and let it soak in. I did it on the inside, on the outside. It was a very long, arduous process. I spared you those details, and finally I was able to get the body apart. Right, it's pretty disgusting in there. It is really disgusting. And I only shot this thing once. You've seen how long it took me to shoot. Right, I went through 100 rounds, 98 rounds, probably. Yeah, about 98 rounds through this can, and it is just disgusting. Oh my God, I'll show you. I finally got all the baffles apart using the same process. They just snap right in. They're all machined together, so there's no screwing. This is a screwable surface. This is a screwable thing, right? So those screw in, but just the baffles, I might even just take these out, I don't know, and just wipe them down, because they got that coating on them. This right here is all just metal, super duty stainless steel, and I'm gonna put this in the machine like a so. Boom. There it is, just like that. It says to fill it up to about a third of the water, a third of a height. And then I'm going to use this stuff right here, which is like, oh, I didn't talk about the price. So this was this, and I got 2 bottles of cleaner for $200 at the harbor, right? And this is $8.99. I forget, this is like $170 something. So tax and all. It's like $200, but and of course the can was like $700. The Rugged Obsidian 9. I'm just gonna take the body portion. I'm just gonna wipe it out. It seems to be pretty good in there. I'm just gonna run a rag through there and oil it. But this is the part I'm going to treat, and I'm gonna kick it up a notch. I'm gonna kick it up. So I did 20 minutes at 80 degrees. I'm going to kick up the time and the temperature and see if this really gets everything clean. So stand by. Okay, I have loaded the machine, of course, plugged it in. I noticed with the last cut that I did, this machine, when I got close to it with the phone, it just started to drown out the audio. So I do apologize for that. Go timer 20. I'm gonna say a good 30 minutes, maybe. No, I'm gonna say 45. Oh, it only goes up to 30. That's it. That's all you get. So I'm gonna do 30 minutes. Temp. I had it at 80 last time. I'm gonna. Oh, that's as much as you get. You get 80 degrees. I think that's plenty though. So we're gonna switch this on, and stand by for 30 minutes and see what happens. Meanwhile, I'm going to take these things and just kind of wipe and lube. It's very simple, right? That's how it says too. This thing's built like a tank, so. And I found it prudent to put it by the window, an open window for ventilation. There is some smell. I don't know if it's fumes or whatever, but you know, you're probably not supposed to breathe this stuff. So here's the directions if you can read it. Yeah, but yeah, here we go. We're gonna push the button. See you in 30 minutes. Okay, it has ended. 30 minutes are up. The machine has stopped. So apparently 30 minutes and 80 degrees is the highest settings you can put on this thing. So, oh wow, look at that. That's some dirty water right there. Dirty water. Wow. Yeah. Wow, look at that. Nice and shiny. Oh, shit. Just set up and drain a little bit. See if I can do this one-handed. Possibly not. Nope, can't do it one-handed. I do see the spring over there got a little, some of it's kind of, and some of these are still dark. But oh shit. I learned that, oh yeah, by the way, don't get this stuff on you. This stuff is very caustic. Very caustic indeed. It does say to do it in a well-ventilated area. Yeah. So, what I'll do now is the process is I'll take this and I'll drain it. It's got a little drain port right there. Basically, I just drain it in the bathtub, and then kind of let it drip dry, and then wipe it off. So yeah, the main ingredient is sodium carbonate, sodium mesylate, and trisodium phosphate. Yeah, this stuff is very caustic, very nasty stuff. But man, look at that water; it's just disgusting. Wow. Great job though. Great job. I have decided to put the outer body of the can in there, because there is some high carbon buildup in these areas. You can't really see it, but yeah. Oh, okay. There's a little glimpse of it. There's some places where that baffle spring sets in. There's a lot of gunk in there, baked on carbon, baked. This, I don't know, not so much, but yeah, like the lips of the, in there. They need some cleaning. This thing, same thing, and I'll throw it in there just for shits and giggles, just to get it clean. But yeah, all I have to do is pull this stuff out, give it a wipe down, and should be good to go. That's what I found with the other stuff. Just 20 minutes. 20 minutes at 80 degrees was enough to break up all that stuff, and it just wiped off real easy like so. Yep, stand by. Cut screen again. Do some editing magic over here. All right, we're back. So yeah, what I have done here is push buttons. I went ahead and drained it out and rinsed it out, and then I'm just gonna wipe this stuff down. Yeah. Some creative tripod action here. Yep. Yeah, bear with me, folks. You know me, I'm all about that lackluster content. Yeah. There we go. how this stuff do. Look how black that is. Oh, there is a little bit of a stuff on there still caked on. Interesting. Yeah, it's still a little caked on there. It gets a little hot, I'd say, in that can. Yeah. It did pretty good, I guess. I could probably run it through again a few times more. But yeah, it is kind of wiping off. It's not as hard to get off as it used to be. There we go. A little brush here. See if that helps. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that helps. Alright, so there is some scrubbing required, huh? But for the most part, I mean, it's relatively good. I could definitely reassemble and shoot this again, no problem. But getting this shit like extra clean, I'd probably have to run it again, you know, run the process again. Oh yeah, the inside is just... But the more you just kind of scrape at it, the more you just kind of start... It just comes right off. Just a little bit elbow grease is required. I was hoping for no elbow grease. But hey, whatever. It's a lot cleaner than it was, I'll tell you that. Oh wow, look at that. Just boom. Straight carbon coming off of there. Even if I wanted to scrape. And I'm using non-metallic things to clean with, right? So even though this is like some super hard stainless steel that they say it's like basically indestructible, but you know, I don't want to damage it more than I have to. Yeah, probably another turn. Probably another turn in the. Oh look, it's numbered. Number 1, right? I might do that. I might. Some of these got super clean, right? Extra clean. That's probably what I need to do too. Is just run it again. Yeah. But this carbon it's just wiping right off. Granted, I have to wipe it a little hard, but some of this carbon just comes right off with a wipe. So that's pretty cool. That really warms my cockles. Gives me a warm and fuzzy. Yeah, the inside of it's pretty nasty. This spring was like just black. Some of it still is. I know who makes a video about cleaning things. I do. Oh yeah, this spring is like super caked on here. But once again, I just kind of see it just starts to wear off. It's just a simple brush. So yeah, I'll probably run this again. Throw this in here again, and let it go through another cycle or two, maybe two. I don't know. Maybe the more you do it, the more it just keeps getting fucking clean. Oh, look at that, it came right off. Yeah. Uh-oh. That might be some caustic shit. It's very important to take all these pieces off. I probably got that caustic stuff on my fingers. Watch my fingers melt off now. No, it's not that bad. Yeah, I mean, it's a learning process, right? So, it's a lot cleaner than it was. I definitely see a difference. You know, definitely see a difference. Like all these were just black, you know, flat carbon black, and now there's a lot more. Got that brass color to it, like it was back in the day when I first bought it. So, not bad. Not bad. I'm digging it. Some baffles are worse than others. It's probably part of that main body of baffles that really catch hell. Yeah. But for the most part, it's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good here. Here's that piece that the spring goes on. It really catches hell. But once again, I just kind of give it a little scrub-a-dub. And maybe if I go over it with some oil, I could get most of it off. But I think I'm just gonna run it again. Run the cycle again. Throw it back in there and let it go another 30 minutes. And yeah. Because I don't want to use this damn thing. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna toss it back in here and go from there. Yeah. Oh yeah. Boom. Yeah. So. Cut number 226. See what happens. Well, apparently I forgot to do something. Now there's this little button down here called heat. You hit that and you get 100. You get that 80 degrees. Yeah, look at that though. Wow, it's looking a lot shinier. So I'm gonna drain this water and wipe it down. See what happens. Okay, I've drained it. Now we're gonna, I guess, see if this stuff wipes off here. Get my old man spectacles here, yes. Right. No, it doesn't. I guess some scraping is required. Yeah. Gets it pretty clean though. I mean, I have to say that. So, alright, this thing is mildly, I'm Is it worth it? I mean, really, I think it is. Just because the amount of scraping that would scraping and shit that would be involved in cleaning this thing, I think would be. It's a lot of cleaning. It's a lot of scraping you gotta do. Some of this carbon buildup is really on there, but just with my fingernail, it's starting to come off. Kind of just flakes off. It's baked on there. I mean, you have to understand, right? This shit goes through a lot of temperature, a lot of pressure. Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna add just a little bit of this to my brush and see if that helps, right? Well, okay. Alright, well. It doesn't get it like super clean. That's what I was hoping for, right? I was hoping for the that magical like formula that just puts it right back to super clean status, which it does not. Which it does not. Would it affect the? Wow, the inside. This one has got really clean. Would it affect the operation of the can? No. All this carbon. I mean, it would make it harder to take apart and clean if I didn't do this, periodically. Wow, that one got really clean. So, like, there's some problem ones, like that one, like you see in there. That shit's just in there. I probably would run like some of these dirty ones through it again, but I mean, wow, that one, a lot of them get super clean. A lot of them get a lot of that carbon off. So I say it's worth it. Yeah, this one I kind of buggered up the ends right there, fucking with it with my Gerber, my little. But yeah, this one super clean. I mean, there's some spots here and there. Wow, a little brushing, it comes right off. Well, that's cool. So, some scrubbing required. Some scrubbing required. But hey, I mean, if that's all I got to do is just a little bit of this scrubbing and scraping, I'll take it. I'll take it. It is one hell of an improvement. All right, let's see this thing. This thing catches hell. I mean, there's still a lot of baked on carbon on there, but I don't think it would affect the operation much. Some baked on carbon inside there, and the threading or whatever. What y'all call this? The Nelson device. And this goes on here like this, and doingy doingy doingy. The spring didn't get as clean. So there's some of them that just probably have to run it through again, right? A lot of these are damn near spotless. Damn near spotless. So I'm happy. Yeah, it's a process. I mean, it's what, an hour. An hour and 20 minutes is what all this stuff has been through. An hour and 20 minutes taking the bath. Yeah, this one's really, really caked on there. But if I want to just sit here and, brush away, scrub away, I could. Look at that, it's starting to come off. Yeah, I'm relatively happy with it. I am. Like I said, this is what was recommended. Oh wow, that one is really baked on, really caked on there. This is what's kind of, this is what's recommended to clean your can. I'm happy with it. It gets it relatively clean. Relatively clean. And I've already rinsed out the got to rinse out the tank. Got to rinse these things off. I use cold water. But yeah, it appears that the heat and the ultrasonic operation really does a number on that carbon. So I'm happy. That discoloration was there already. Yep, Cleveland's finest. All right. Well, I mean, it's a success. It's a process. It's not the success I was hoping for. But, yeah, I dig it. I dig it. So now I guess I can put it all together and, see if I can put it all together. Might have to consult the instructions. I remember I took it apart one day and tried to, put it back together. I was like, I did something wrong. Something ain't fitting right. So, but yeah, anyway, cool. Right, the Obsidian 9. With the Central Machinery ultrasonic cleaner. Not a bad deal. Not a bad thing. I was able to relatively clean this where I could use it again. So interesting. So thank you all for hanging out with me. I'm happy to share this. I don't know if this helps. I think it does, because I just jump into it head first without any knowledge. Really, I read some instructions and go, and I don't know what to expect. Like, I hope for the best, and see what happens, and we see what happens, right? So the process that we go through, the things that we learn. So I hope this helps you in your journey, in your decision making. It's definitely helped me. So I thank you, and yeah. Until next time. Scope. Mm-hmm.